another game day vlog. Today I'm back in the place where I actually recorded my very first vlog almost a year ago, and that was the day that we played Falkenberg away, and that is the same team that we're gonna play away today. So I figured why not go back to the place where it all started, and it's just a place here in Trollhättan where the nature is absolutely beautiful. So I figured why not just come here and just reminisce on some old memories, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, today we play Falkenberg away. Falkenberg is currently placed second in the table, so they're a really good side. But we are also in a great run of form. Played last Monday. Unfortunately I didn't record anything from that game, but I will show you some pieces from it. The performance in that game from the team was absolutely incredible. One of the best performances that I've seen since I came to the club. We scored 2 goals, we conceded none. And just the desire and the sacrifice that we put in terms of like blocking shots and getting up to the ball, putting in the tackles. I thought that was one of the best performances that we have had since I came to the club last year. So I'm really happy and proud of the boys for pulling that one off. Now I didn't play again, but I just keep preparing. I know that I've been away for a while, and I know it's gonna take time for me to come back to my best, but I'm getting better week by week, feeling more and more sharp every week that passes. So I know that my chance will come if I just keep putting in the work and keep showing that I want to play. Now that performance is in the past, now we move on to the future, and today we play Falkenberg, as I said. So the focus is already shifted towards that. I've had a great week of training personally. I even feel a bit sore because we've been training on grass for 2 of the 3 days this week, and it's been pretty soft and the legs have been left feeling pretty heavy, but you know, it's gonna be good once the game starts. So then we're gonna leave from here at around 12 and expect it to be there like 2:30 or something like that. So it's gonna be a great one. I hope you want to follow along for the ride, and yeah, let's just go. So today I got 4 hours and 30 minutes of restorative sleep, and you can see how much of it was REM sleep and how much of it was slow wave sleep or deep sleep. As it says here, what is restorative sleep? Restorative sleep reflects how many hours you spent in the deep and REM stages of sleep each night. Deep sleep is known as the physically restorative stage of sleep. This is where many of your body's regenerative processes happen. REM sleep is known as the mentally restorative stage of sleep. This is where most dreams occur and short-term memories are converted into long-term memories. Maximize restorative sleep each day to give your body the best chance of recovering. Spending 40 to 50% of your total time in bed in these restorative stages is considered optimal for most people. Increasing time in bed, improving your sleep consistency, and avoiding alcohol before bed are effective ways to improve restorative sleep. As you can hear, restorative sleep is really important for anyone, but athletes in particular who need to recover their bodies. And this is a great way to see how much of that you're getting. So here is the last week. So today and yesterday and Wednesday I got really high amounts of restorative sleep, which is great. And you usually feel that as well. You feel a lot more energized and alert when you've gotten that deep sleep and the REM sleep that you need. And in terms of my recovery score, I got a 61%, which is, as it says, solid. It's average. It's not too bad, and it's not like peak green. I think I got a green yesterday. I got a 69%. Your recovery score is calculated by an algorithm within the app. So it takes your HRV, which is your heart rate variability. This metric really tells you how recovered your cardiovascular system is and your central nervous system, how well imbalanced that is, and you want as high a value as possible. So as you can see, this is the past week. I got 66, 56, 57, 64, 57, 58, 56. So pretty much in that average today with 56. And then it takes your resting heart rate, your average resting heart rate throughout the night, your respiratory rate, and your sleep performance, along with some other metrics. And then it calculates all of this together for you to give you a recovery score to show you, compared to yourself and your baseline, how recovered you are for that particular day. And it's great to follow over time. You know, you can go here and look. This is my recoveries from the past weeks. So 3 greens, 4 yellows. I got 1 red here at the start, and then, you know, mostly in the yellow because that is the average, and when you train a lot, this is where you will find yourself, because your body won't be able to get into the peak performance that you need every time, and that's okay, but it's nice to be able to follow that metric over time. And across the 6-month period, you can see this is a lot of dots, but you can see over time, and it's kind of cool to see if you're progressing, you can see if you're getting fitter. If you're getting fitter, your HRV will rise and your resting heart rate will drop. So it's cool to follow this over time. And the last metric that you can track is your strength score. Now I got a 2.6 strength score today, and I've just been out walking, so nothing major. You can see yesterday I got a 13.9, from which 13.5 of that score came from the football practice with the team. And Thursday was pretty heavy. I got a 17.1. I did my own session in the morning. I got a 12.7 and then a 14.3, and then it calculates that to a 17.1, and the maximum is 21.0, and I think it's impossible to reach that. I think 20.9 is the absolute most you can get out of it, and the higher you go in your strength score, it's going to be harder and harder to get higher. So getting to 18, 19, 20, that requires a lot of effort in a day. 17 is pretty high. I think that's the highest I've been for quite a while. Here you can see my strength scores for the last week. Around 15 when we have trainings, 8 when we had a day off. I didn't do much exercise that day. Monthly, you can see here, I got a really high strength score. I got a 19.5. This was when I played 90 minutes in a game, so 19.5 is pretty high. I think the highest I've ever got was like 20.1 or 20.2 or something like that. And then you just got your overview page, your home page, where you can see all of that stuff. And then we have the community tab. And if you didn't know, I created this community tab a while back, and we actually got 4 members already in the Whoop Squad. We have this chat function where we can chat with each other and ask each other questions about recovery and sleep and all that training that the Whoop entails. Then we can compare each other's recovery score. It can breed a little competition where we can see who's working the hardest in terms of like the Whoop metrics. We can see that across Monday to Sunday. We can see it monthly. So I'm in the lead right now, and we have Anton in second place on 13.7, and Daniel just got in here to the Whoop Squad, but he's got a 12.3. In terms of recovery, we can see daily. Anton's got a better recovery than me today, for instance. Monday to Sunday, Daniel has got really high recoveries, and his HRV is absolutely insane. He's got 138 HRV, and this is also highly individual. Some people just have got a higher HRV, but it's important that you compare your HRV to your baseline over time and all that. But yeah, Daniel has got really good recoveries. Since he came in here. See an HRV of 120 on average. That is insane. Minus 58. You can see Anton has got 33 there, so it's really individual. And sleep, today I got 76%, Anton got 72% of his sleep need. And then over time, Daniel again here in the recovery parts of the app, he's crushing it with 8 to 23 hours of sleep on average this week. I got 633, which is not too good, something I definitely can improve on. So definitely a cool place where we can compete, but I think more importantly, it's like a community of like-minded footballers that want to improve in their game. And it's a great place where we can chat and ask each other questions about anything about training or anything else that we have on our mind. So if you want to join the Whoop Squad, I have links to all of that in the description if you want to get your own Whoop, and the code if you want to get into this Whoop Squad. So check that out if you're interested. If not, that's okay too. So now we're gonna head back home and get some breakfast, and then we'll take it from there.
Honey, baby, I've been on the road for so long. Nah, honey, baby.
So this is what I'm having for breakfast, is 3 slices of whole wheat toast with some butter, some boiled eggs, and some Swedish Kalles caviar on top for some good taste. Then I'm having a glass of water, and I'm actually gonna finish this entire bottle of water, which is about 1 liter, and then I should be good to go. So it's 10:53 right now, and I'm gonna leave in about half an hour from here. I'm just gonna have this breakfast. It's kind of a late breakfast, but I prefer to do that when we play at 4 in the afternoon, because I get this late breakfast, and then I usually don't eat that much after this. I eat the days leading up to the game. I discuss it in all my previous game day vlogs. I like to eat once in kind of late morning, early lunch, around that time when we play at 4. And then I don't eat much for the rest of the day, and then I feel pretty light and ready to go when the game finally starts. So I'm gonna have this, then I'm gonna do some small activation here at home, because I'm not gonna be able to make it to the gym. There's too little time. I'm gonna do some foam rolling and some slight stretching here at home, and then I'll leave in about 30 minutes. So this is everything that I usually bring on an away trip. There's not that much stuff, but I'm gonna quickly walk you through it. So starting off, just a regular foam roller. Got this, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. It does the job really well. It's really dirty, so I think I should get a new one. They're not expensive at all, but a tool that really helps you loosen up your muscles and get your body loose and ready for game time. Then we have this one. This is the Hyperice Hypersphere Go, I think it's called. Now it's called Hypersphere Mini or Hypersphere Go. This is a vibrating massage ball if you haven't seen it before. So you hold this button and it lights up, and then you click it and then it vibrates. So there's 3 levels of vibration. This is really good for using like under the feet, or if you want to stay on a particular spot like on your calves or something like that. You just leave it there and it vibrates, and you can roll it a bit as well. It's pretty solid, so it does the job really well. Then we have this one. This is a slightly larger massage ball, kind of similar in texture to the foam roller. It's a bit softer than this one, because this one is really solid. This one is good for like hamstrings, to really dig in there if you want to get into that. So I have these 3, and they really help me to target all major muscles that I need to target before playing or training. Then we have this one, probably my favorite one. This is the Hyperice Hypervolt 2 Pro. You turn it on, and then you got 5 dials where you can switch this dial, and there's 5 different levels. And it's a massage gun. I guess most of you have seen one, and you just use it all over your body. And I can tell you, this one is really popular within the team. Almost everyone wants to use this one, so yeah, it does the job for me and for just about everyone else in the squad. And then this one, this is just some attachments for the massage gun that you can switch out, like a fork attachment and a bullet attachment. So those are like the warm-up and the recovery tools that I have. This one is also great to use like when you're traveling on the bus. If you're sitting down for a long while and you just want to get some blood flow into your legs or your other parts of your body, you use this one. So then we come to my grass boots. We usually play on artificial turf, so I don't get that many new grass boots. This is FG studs. They're a bit dirty, but that's a part of the charm. But these are my reserve pair if my primary pair breaks down. And the primary pair that I use on grass is these Mercurial Superfly, like Mbappe edition or something. I think this is Mbappe's edition. Came out like a year or 2 ago, I'm not really sure. So these ones are the ones I'm gonna rock today. Then we just got a normal pair of Nike shin guards. We got this one for a kick of caffeine just before we go out for the warm-up, and then I'm even more focused and ready to go for the game. And then we got a pair of just white Nike socks to use for the game, and then I put our team socks over these and use some tape. You have seen that before. So yeah, this is typically what I usually bring on an away trip, along with some other things like my phone, for instance, and my buds to listen to music, and some you know, chargers for the phone and all that stuff. But these are the gears that I use for my football, really. And if you want to check some of them out, I have links for them in the description if you want to get one for yourself, if you're interested. So we're good to go. I've had a shower, I've freshened up, I've packed all my things. Bus is gonna arrive in 30 minutes. Let's head to Falkenberg and let's put in another great performance. Vamos! Vad har du att säga till världen, brorsan? Vad har du att säga till världen?
Det är jävla bra då idag med
Det är klass.
Oh, det blir ju riktigt farligt det där från i. Rakt på Vänersborgs fötter. Karlsson skickar in den här i boxen och ja, inte än, men lyckas inte med det. Då kan Falkenberg ställa om. Vad kan de hitta på? In kommer som de skjuter nu en kanon här på vänsterkanten, men får inte bollen. Istället till Hintsa. Vad hittar Hintsa på? Nej, han försöker en lite som bröstar ner till medspelare, så kan anfallet ta fart. Här då, Abdi fintar. Lägger den där på helt bråttom till offensiv position. Men här då ändå, ärlig. Vilket läge. Skickar ut den. På kanten. Bryter han ner banan, testar skottet och Kodalaev får sträcka ut. Jansson skickar in bollen och där är Abdi. Här då, kan Falkenberg komma till någon situation? Ja, det är ju nära att han lyckas få in den där. Mellan på store Kristiansson som ändå tar sig loss. Hittar in till Gottfredsen som testar skottet. Inte skickar den. Och här finns det ytor. Jo, jag tackar jag. Kristiansson eller Gottfredsen för den delen. Hinner upp den där bollen. Kan han göra någonting med den? Gottfredsen testar skott i famnen.